Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Faith. If this is your first time or you are a returnee and you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly please do so because it doesn't cost you anything, and it has come to my realization that most of you watch my videos and you haven't subscribed to my channel. So please kindly do so because it's a way of motivating me and encouraging me to create more contents for you. So in our today's video, we are going to learn how to crochet a bralette. It's a medium size and this is how it looks like. I've made one piece of the camera, one cup of the camera, but the next one I'm going to make with you. So we need the following in this video. We need a scissors, a pair of scissors, we need a crochet hook, and I'll be using a 3.5 millimeter. We need yarn, and I'm using this Kenyan brand. It's called Winter King. It's a 4-ply yarn. It's machine washable. Yeah, so you can substitute with any medium weight yarn. This is an acrylic yarn, but if you have cotton yarn or a blend of both, just feel free to do so. So to begin, we are going to start by making a slip knot, and then we are going to chain 17. Make a slip knot, make a slip knot and then chain 17. After making the 17 chains, you are going to skip the first chain, and into the next we are going to make a stacked single crochet stitch, and this counts as our first double crochet stitch, and the rest are going to get a double crochet stitch until you are left with one chain undone. So let's meet there. Into this one stitch we are going to place 2 double crochet stitches. So this is my second double crochet stitch, chain 2 and place another 2 double crochet stitches into that same space. So this is an increase we have made, and then now each stitch is going to get a double crochet stitch until we reach, this is it, until we reach the other end. Into our last stitch in the row, chain 1, you turn your work. Into this first stitch you're going to make another stacked single crochet stitch. So whenever we start a new row, we make a stacked single crochet stitch, and the rest are going to get just double crochet stitches. And when you reach at the top there where we make an increase, in the chain 2 space you're going to make 2 double crochet stitches, chain 2 and another 2 double crochet stitches. Into this chain 2 space, 2 double crochet stitches, chain 2 and 2 double crochet stitches still in that chain 2 space, and then we continue with our double crochet stitches. So this work is a repetition of this second row. So don't forget, whenever you start your row, you make a stacked single crochet stitch in order to continue, and don't forget to make an increase here. This increase we are making here is the one that is going to make our cap look like this. So continue until you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, until you have 7 rows, and then I'm going to show you how to do this mesh. The 7 rows are ready. So for the mesh part, you are going to chain 3, and this chain 3 counts as our first double crochet stitch. Make 1 more chain, so that means you've chained 4, and this stitch here is attached to this double crochet stitch. So you're going to skip it, and then you're going to skip 1 stitch, and now into the next you're going to yarn over and make a double crochet stitch. So literally we've skipped 2 stitches, but remember this is attached to this double crochet stitch here. So we've skipped 2, and then into the next we've placed our double crochet stitch, chain 1, skip 1, into the next, make a double crochet stitch, chain 1, skip 1, into the next, make a double crochet stitch. Let's meet on top there. When you reach on top here, you are left with 2 double crochet stitch, so you're going to chain 1, skip all of them, and then we are going to make a V stitch here. That is a double in the chain 2 space, a double crochet stitch, chain 2, and another double crochet stitch, chain 1. You're going to skip 2. So whatever we did in this side is what we are going to do in this other side. So we are going to skip 1, 2, and into the third we are going to place our double crochet stitch, since this is what we did in this other side, to make it look uniform. So continue with the process. If you haven't understood, just feel free to rewind the video and watch it again and again. So let's meet when we've done making this mesh part. So you're going to chain 1 and then cut the yarn. So this is how our cap looks like. This, as I had mentioned earlier, is a medium size. So if you are using a different size of hook, it's good you take the measurements. So the measurements from here to here is 3.5 inches. That is the foundation chain, 3.5. And from here to here, the length from here to here, you see it's 7. But 7 can stretch to 8. I don't want to stretch it. 7 can stretch to 8, and that is very much okay. So for medium size, that's the measurement. For the length here, should be stretching to 8, but not 8 exactly. And for the foundation chain you're going to make is 3.5 inches. This is important because if you're using a different size of hook, the foundation chain, the number of chains you're going to make might be many compared to this, because using 3.5 millimeter we made 17 chains. But if you're using a different size of hook, for example, if it's a smaller hook, that means the chains will be more, and if it's a larger hook, the chains will be less. The same with the number of rows. So it's good to take the measurements. The measurements will help you make an exact size for the medium size. So that is it. And now I'm going to show you how to make the strap here, how we made it. Make a very tight knot, and then we are going to chain 3, yarn over, into the same space, make a double crochet stitch, chain 3 again, yarn over, make a double crochet stitch into this space here, chain 3, yarn over, you turn your work, and into the space make a double crochet stitch, chain 3 again, yarn over, turn your work, into this space you are going to make a double crochet stitch. Repeat the same process until you have a long strap enough to tie into your neck. I made 35 segments, and sorry, the 35 segments is 16-17 inches there, but if you feel it's long, you can reduce it. So chain 1, cut the yarn, and you are done. The next part is joining the 2 caps, and always make sure you are holding it in the right side when joining. So this is the right side, and we will start by chaining 20, pick one cup and attach. We are going to attach it in the third chain, 1 2 3 into this third chain, and then we are going to make a single crochet stitch. So we are going to make single crochet stitches across. So let's meet when we are done with this one cup. I'll show you how to move to the second cup. Single crochet stitches. When you are reached in the last, don't finish up your single crochet stitch. Pick the other cup. Make sure you are holding it in the right side. Count 3. Into the third, you're going to insert your hook. Pull up a loop, 3 loops in your hook, pull out all of them, and then continue with the single crochet stitch. Into this chain, I'm placing a single crochet in each chain, and now into this double crochet stitch, I place one single crochet stitch in the post. This post here, I place a single crochet stitch, and into this line here, I'm placing another single crochet stitch. So when you reach the other side, you are going to chain 20, and let's meet there. After making the 20 chains, you are going to hold that the 20th chain and chain up 3, and this 3 counts as our first double crochet stitch. Add one more chain. You are going to skip the one you blocked, and into the next you're going to place a single crochet stitch. Alternatively, you are going to skip 1 2 3 4 5 6, and into the 7th you are going to make a double crochet stitch. Chain 1, so the rest is easy. You're going to skip one chain, and into the next make a double crochet stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, into the next make a double crochet stitch. Into this body part, process is just the same. You chain 1, skip 1, into the next make a double crochet stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, into the next place your double crochet stitch. So let's meet when we have done making these rows. I don't know how many rows I'm going to make, but I'll tell you. I've made 9 rows. Let's meet there. Now into the 10th row, but before that, whenever you start your chain, you are supposed to chain 4 in order to continue. So what we are going to do next, you are going to chain 1 into this space here. You're going to make a single crochet stitch, chain 3, make a picot stitch. Then make a slip stitch. Make a single crochet stitch. Into the double crochet stitch, make another single crochet stitch. Make another single crochet stitch in the chain 1 space. Into the double crochet stitch, make a single crochet stitch. Chain 3, 1 2 and 3, make the picot stitch. Make a slip stitch. Again, into the chain 1 space, make a single crochet stitch. On top of the double crochet stitch, make a single crochet stitch. The chain 1 space again, single crochet stitch. Now into the next, make a single crochet stitch and prepare your picot stitch. Finally, we are done making our top, so this is the outcome. I really love it. Hope you love it too. So for the straps in the front, I made 100 chains and made slip stitches, and the straps in the back, each side I made 50 segments. So this is it. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your support, and please, as I have said earlier, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly please do so. I'm waiting to read your comments, and bye bye. See you in my next video. Ciao.